Hey Robbins Nation, we're about ready to go live with our next CoFIT-20 class. We're going to get some people on here, make sure this is set up. We're in a little bit different setup today. I'm on a microphone, so we're going to be doing some running. And it is a miserable day in the Lehigh Valley, but we're going to keep it going here. We've got our camera equipment undercover, and hopefully you guys can hear me. I got some of our team listening that can let us know too. But it should be easier to hear me today if I use this microphone, so we'll see how it works. Haven't gotten any messages from my team yet, so I think we're doing okay. Wait a couple minutes here to get some people on. Again, our class today is about running versus walking, jogging, things like that. So we're going to do some background information on that. We are going to do a workout today. So if you guys made it outside, good for you. You know, there is some of the stuff that you can do inside, but you guys are troopers, so I'm sure you are going to get outside today. All you use a pair of sneakers, a little bit of area to run, and just your body. So that's what we're going to be doing. Well, let's see. We'll check and see who else is on here. See if we have any issues. It still looks good. So, if you have some comments, we've got Holly is at home answering some of our comments here, and all right, looks like they're on. So we're all good there. So we're gonna get started, guys. Again, apologize for any sound issues. I'm on the mic today. This is class number 3 in CoFIT-20. So really, it's a series of 20 classes that we've designed at Robbins Rehabilitation East. To really kind of get us past this COVID-19 stuff. So everyone's trapped at home. We're giving you guys some stuff to do that is easy and simple, and you should have like the equipment that you need at home to do it. So this is our 3rd class. We're going to keep all these classes are going to be on our Facebook page. As far as I know, we're also going to host them on our website. So stay tuned for that. My name's Todd Robbins. I am a physical therapist. Been one for close to 20 years now, fellowship trained in functional science, and I love educating, so I'm happy to kind of get out and talk to you guys today. Everything that we give out here is free. It's just information for you guys. All that we ask is that you share it. So if you know someone who could benefit from this or would be interested in it, just share the classes, and we want as many people involved as possible because that makes it more fun. I am going to go to my medical disclaimer right now. If you're doing any of this stuff and you have pain or concerns, I encourage you to contact a medical professional, all right? That includes me and everyone in our offices. So physical therapists can take a look at any aches, pains, problems that you're having, and we are currently open and on site. So if you have any questions or you think like, hey, this is bothering me, maybe I shouldn't do this, listen to that and get it checked out. This class and all these classes are just for education, right? This is not medical advice. Right? So we're just giving out some information here. If you want something more specific to you, you got to reach out to us. And I just encourage you to all my patients, listen to your body. Okay, your body's going to tell you when something's not right. If it's like, this doesn't feel right, like listen to it, back it off, and we're going to talk about that as we go through the workout today. All right. Well, if you guys, if people are just joining, again, I'm Todd Robbins. I'm a physical therapist. We're going to do our CoFIT-20 class today on running, sprinting, jogging, and have a little bit of discussion about that, and then get into the workout. So if you just joined us, get your sneakers on, get ready to run. So I wanted to talk briefly about just like an overview. Hey, am I gonna walk, jog, or sprint? There's a wide variety of people watching this and may eventually watch this, and what I will tell you and all of our patients, listen, guys, everybody's body is different, all right? Mine is different from yours, so there's no kind of like cookie cutter, one size fits all for most stuff, but for running and jogging, just keep that in mind, all right? If you have questions about running or jogging, you're worried about any injuries or anything like that, reach out to us, okay? You can call our office, 908-454-2404, or you can email me, todd.robbins@robbinspteast.com. So you can check me out there. So I want to talk to you guys about what we see in our office. So as physical therapists, we see a decent amount of runners, okay? People that are getting injured while doing running. So, we have some experience with this. Common injuries that we have, like aches, pains, like knee pain is a common one, Achilles pain, ankle pain, hip pain, back pain. Running can cause a lot of problems. So I wanted to talk to you guys briefly and tell you about what distance running is actually doing to you. I have my patients come in and like, yeah, I'm a runner, I really like it. We talk about how long they're running. I tell people, if I was gonna tell someone to pick an activity to stay active, get healthy, lose weight, running, distance running, or what we call steady state cardio, where you're just kind of jogging at the same pace, for an extended period of time, would be on the bottom of my list. I'm not a huge fan of it. Now, I have some people that love running, and that's the only exercise they'll do, and I say, if this is the only exercise that you're really gonna commit to and do, then let's figure out how to get your body ready to do it. But I just think there's a lot more good activity that you can do besides steady state cardio or long distance running. That is really a 2-hour lecture that we'll get to later, but that's my take on it. And what I ask my patients is, well, what are your goals? What do you want to do, if you're doing running? And unless someone says, I want to get my 5K time down to this, or I want to, I just have a goal in life to run a marathon, or I just said, I want to get my 15K time down to this. If you're running a race and doing that, all right, well, let's take a look at that. That's a goal for you and do it. But not many people say that. I've asked thousands of patients, well, what do you really want to do? What are your goals? Well, I like to stay in shape, I like to lose some weight, running's really good for you. Again, we could get into a deep discussion on all of that, and I'd love to, so reach out to me. But even for those things, if I wanted to lose weight or be in better shape or better health, running for long distances, over long periods of time, would be on the bottom of my list. It's just not what I'm going to, and it's not what I'm going to recommend. And I'll tell you guys, just think about, and if you guys have talked to me before, I take a very caveman philosophy to things. So I think of myself, because we have the same exact genetic code as caveman did hundreds of thousands of years ago. So we're really conditioned to do what they did. So what I'll say about that is cavemen didn't get up in the morning and go for a jog. Cavemen had to do a couple of things, but they had to run and track down food, all right, quickly for a short period of time, or most importantly, they had to run away from the saber-toothed tiger. So what I'll say about distance running, to sum it up, and maybe it'll open some discussion, so comment below. If your body is running for a long period of time and you just keep running at like a jog, your brain is saying what are you doing? Either we got eaten by the tiger or we got away from the tiger. But I don't know why you're still running. And we can talk about cortisol and how that gets into your body, through running and how it's expressed. But just in general, I like sprinting, and that's what we're going to talk about today. The other good thing about doing more of a sprint workout versus a steady state cardio, long distance workout, it's faster, it burns more calories, and it gets you fitter. So if someone, again, a patient comes to me and says, yeah, I want to lose some weight, I'm thinking about getting into running, I'm not going to recommend that, okay? Would you, because as you get up and doing running, let's say you run for 5 miles and you're doing a 10-minute mile, that's an hour, okay? We're going to get a workout done today in a few minutes that I think is better for you and, burns more calories and will keep you burning calories all day. And finally, we'll talk about the taxing cost on the body, okay? So if I'm running, what you can think about, people are like, yeah, my knees are sore, my ankles are sore, my hips and back are sore. But I'm running particularly on pavement, really what I'm doing is just wearing out the tread on my tires. And what I mean there is your joint surfaces, okay? So if someone does a lot of running, they're just wearing out their joint surfaces over and over and over again. So the more repetitions that you do, the more it's gonna wear. The more you drive your car, the more the tires are gonna wear and the faster they're gonna wear. So I'd rather put less wear and tear on my body in a sprinting workout, but still get great health benefits from it. I don't even want to dive into cardiovascular benefits. If you're well, I need to get my cardiovascular health up, there's plenty of studies I can send you that show that sprinting is much better at improving your cardiovascular health overall. So all I'm asking you to do, if you're a runner, just open your mind to the possibility of sprinting. Okay, so we're out here in the yard today. Again, we have a surface that we're running on. It's not pavement. If you can not run on pavement, please do so. A local track is good, but I love grass. I love running in the woods and on trails and things like that. We're just pounding your body on pavement by doing distance running. That's going to be tough on you. So I've picked a sprint workout, and we're going to do it on grass because it's a nice soft surface that we can get on. And I want to get into doing that. So hopefully all you guys can still hear me. I'm going to take a quick check-in and see. Nobody's messaged me telling me they can't hear me, so I guess things are going okay. All right, good. All right, So what I want to do today is a little bit of warm-up. We're going to do a dynamic warm-up before we're sprinting. And again, what you guys want to think about now is like, if you have not sprinted like top speed in the last year or 5 years or 10 years, you don't want to jump into like a full speed sprint workout. So we're going to work our way up to it. All right. Sprinting is a dynamic activity, all right? So, I wouldn't take, one of my patients that had previous injuries in their lower extremity and hasn't sprinted in a long time and just start them off on a sprint workout. So don't do that. We're gonna do certain percentages that we're working on. But first, I wanna get the body warmed up and moving a little bit. It's good to do. We do a dynamic warm-up. So I'm gonna go here. You're gonna kind of see me, hopefully, in through here, and we'll do some activities. So the activities that we're gonna do just to warm up, we're gonna do some classic like calisthenic warm-ups, like butt kicks, high knees, shuffle, and karaoke. Hopefully you guys still be able to hear me, and I'll kind of check in with you. But I'll just do a little bit. Just find some space where you can go back and forth. For my sprints, I've got like a 50-yard course like out here. You can pick a distance that you're gonna do. We're just gonna do a little bit of a warm-up here, maybe like 20, 25 yards. So first we're gonna do butt kicks. So I'll do those going to and from with you guys. And we'll see, I think you guys can see me down here. But butt kicks are really simple. You're just going in place, and I'm trying to bring my heel up to my hip as best I can. So I'm gonna do down and back. You guys can try this out. So you guys can see I'm not really sprinting or running. This is just getting me loosened up a little bit. Next one we can do is high knees. Okay, so that is just bringing your knees up to your body here. Okay, we're alternating arms and legs, so we'll get some of that done. Good. Again, just a little bit more up here. Now we're going to do some lateral movements. Okay. For sprinters and runners, oftentimes we're doing too much, kind of what we call sagittal plane movement. We want to go side to side a little bit, so we're just going to do a little bit of a shuffle and a little bit of karaoke. Good. So that shuffle always face the same way, so you can go to your left and then go to your right if you're doing like a down and back. Now we're going to try karaoke. That's just crossing your feet over. So you're going to be crossing over and back. Okay, it's just going to kind of open up the hips a little bit. Again, always facing the same way. Good. All right, so that's a little bit of a warm-up for us here. I'm just going to check in and see if anyone has any questions. All right, give you guys a little bit of breather. If you hear me breathing heavy into my microphone, sorry, but that's what we're going to be doing today. All right. All right, so now I just want to do a little bit of walking. So we're going to do a little bit of a lunge and a twist just to warm up a little bit. So we're stepping forward, lunge, twist, lunge, twist, and just to each side, all right? So we'll just take a look at that. right, so there we're just trying to get like good long strides, good range of motion in through there, loosen up trunk and core. So a lot of people think, oh, like running's all with your legs. Running, sprinting, jogging, it's a full body exercise. Okay, you're using your arms, you're using your torso, so it's important to put on there. Let me check. We're just checking on our sound here. So as long as you can hear me when I'm close to here, we should be good. Because I'm going to come back in between sets and just kind of do some stuff. So that's just a good little bit of a warm up on there. All right, hey Barbara, good. I'm glad you like that twist. Okay. So and then Holly and Ryan, if you got stuff for me, text me. I got my computer open, so just text me any stuff in there so I can see it. All right, so we got a little bit of a warm up here. It's actually warming up. God, it was miserable this morning when I set all this stuff up. I had a tent set up, it blew away, but we kind of modified that. Now we're actually set up in my storage shed out here, which is fun. All right, so what you can do, if you're doing it with me, I'll keep time for you, all right? But if you're doing it at home or at a later date, it might be a good idea to get a stopwatch, okay? So you just got a simple stopwatch. Stopwatch on your phone works fine too. We're gonna be using that a lot. This one's just easier because, well, my phone's right there. All right, so the workout. Guys, again, with this workout, what I need you to do, take it easy when you're first starting out. If you have not sprinted in a long time, go easy with it, all right? What I have, what you're not gonna see, is a little bit of flat space here that has cones back and forth, so it's 25 yards out, 25 yards back, so I get to go, stop, and then turn back as we do some sprints, but I'm gonna be going at certain percentages of my max, all right? So I'm gonna start out, I'm just gonna go down and back. I'm gonna go 50% of my max speed, all right? That's an important thing to think about. So just think about what would be a max sprint as fast as I possibly can go. I'm just gonna go 50% down and back. So if you guys get your course set up at home, just get 50, we're going at 50%, all right? So I'm just gonna start at my cone here and then I'll be back in a second. So a little bit of a warm up there, and then what we're going to do, I am going to go again down and back. I'm going to pick it up a little bit, all right? So we get a little bit of breather in between. Again, we're still kind of like warming up here and getting up to sprinting. So I'm going to go down and back now. I'm going to go a little bit faster than 50%, maybe up to 75%, right? So not a full sprint, but it still gets me kind of moving up and down there, right? So you guys can do that. All right, so that was just a little bit quicker, right? You got down there and back. Get a little bit of a breather. I'm gonna get a little bit of a breather. I'm gonna check my messages here. All right, so next one I'm gonna do, and if we had a little bit more time, we might do like a little bit more, like a couple sets of these. But I've been sprinting, I feel okay. If you've been sprinting, you feel okay. We're just gonna go 100% there and back, all right? All right, probably hear me breathing heavy right now, so that'll be fun. Sorry about that, you're gonna hear me breathing heavy through this workout. Because that's what the workout's designed to do. It's supposed to wear you out. Where jogging, I can go jogging for a while, and I can just keep a normal conversation with the person next to me. I'm not really pushing my body, this more pushes your bodies. All right, so here's the workout we're gonna do today. I'm gonna keep us on time here, good. So if you're just joining us, you can still get the workout in. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a sprint, and then right after it, we're gonna do a functional activity. We're gonna do push-ups squats, and burpees, okay? So I'm gonna try and do that with you guys. If the sprint is enough for you, that's okay, all right? Skip the stuff in between. If the sprint's not enough for you, you wanna add something in and challenge yourself, you can add these in with me, all right? So this is where I'm gonna start breathing heavy, but you guys are too, so I'm gonna do it with you. So we're gonna do a sprint down and back and do a set of push-ups. Okay, get a little bit of a breather, trust me. Sprint down and back, some squats, sprint down and back, and everyone's favorite burpees. Guys, you just pick what number you want to do, okay? If you're just starting out of these, get 5 of them in, all right? If you're feeling pretty good, get 10, 15, 20, like whatever you're feeling. Everyone's gonna be a little bit different, all right? But just try them out. If the sprinting is enough and wearing you out enough, just do the sprints, that's okay, all right? All right, so, again, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna go down and back just so you guys know. I've got like 25 yards to a cone and then 25 yards coming back. So I'm doing like 50 yards, okay, with a turn. But whatever space you have that you can use and work out in, you're just trying to run as fast as you can. Now again, for you guys that have not sprinted in years, do not start this and sprint as fast as you possibly can, all right? Work your way up to it. Eventually you're gonna tire yourself out and it'll bring it back down to like, 60, 70%. But you don't have to come right out of the box sprinting as hard as you can. I want this to be safe for everybody, so just keep that in mind, all right? So I'm gonna do my first set, down and back, and then do a push-up, and then what I'm gonna do is have my stopwatch on me, and I'm gonna give myself 30 seconds rest. See how that feels today. It's gonna be different for everybody, all right? If you're doing 30 seconds and it's easy, drop it down to 15. If you're doing 30 seconds and it's hard, bump it up to 45 for a minute. Let's just see how it feels today, all right? So I'm gonna do my sprint down and back, and then do a set of push-ups, all right? Hopefully you guys can see me here. Take a look. You should be able to see me somewhere in there. All right. So do sprint down and back and then push-ups. Right after that, I'm into my push-ups. All right, I'm gonna start my timer. All right. Whew, that's good. So, let's see if I can give myself about 30 seconds here. Apparently you guys can still hear me, according to my technical crew. 20 seconds left rest. During this time, you shouldn't be talking like me. You should be catching your breath like I should be doing. When I get down to 30, I'm gonna go there and back, and we're gonna do squats. So just get a nice, good, deep squat. All right. So. I'm just getting 20 in. You guys can pick a number that works. It shouldn't be like the maximum that you can do. It's supposed to be a little bit of a break from the running. Speaking of, you should be drinking your water. I got my timer on. You guys are gonna hear a bunch of heavy breathing. Oh man. All right, 30 seconds comes quick. Now run everybody's favorite burpees. See how my mic works. Check that timer. Should have started with burpees. If you guys got some fun comments about my form, go ahead and send them over. I'm a physical therapist, so I should be doing it right. All right, 30 seconds. Timer's good. It keeps you on track. If you guys need more time, take more time. It's okay, all right? Bump it up to like 45. Bump it up to a minute. You can still do the workout with us. So we did sprint with push-up, sprint with squat, sprint with burpee. We're gonna cycle that back, all right? So same thing again. All right, now we got 30 seconds. Let's see. Whew. See if we got some comments going online here. All right. Okay, about 15 seconds left. Okay, now we're doing sprint and then squats. All right. Whew. All right, 30-second break. Whew. See what we got on comments here. Well, I think I may be getting some squat advice from my staff. All right, sprint down and back. Hey, this is gonna be the last one, guys. We're two sets of this, and then we'll be done, and we can get on to our day here. So we're gonna do sprint, and then everyone's favorite, burpees. Well, last one, let's get it. All right, I'm gonna catch my breath. You do the same. Get some water. Yo, why did we finish with burpees? That doesn't make any sense. All right, so I'm gonna check on some comments here. All right. Whew. Okay, so guys, that's our workout for today. You can obviously make the distance longer that you're sprinting. You can change the incline. I love doing hill sprints up the hill, but to start out, let's just stay flat. Grass, way better surface than the road. Road is still acceptable, but I prefer grass. Now, you can see I'm breathing pretty heavy. I'm not gonna say I'm in my top shape, but I would not be breathing this heavy if I went out and ran like 4 miles, okay? There is still benefits to distance running. That's a longer discussion, okay? There is. But if I'm gonna pick a workout that I'm gonna do fast and get the most out of, this is what I'm gonna do. We were probably working like with the warm up, like 15, 20 minutes. I do a 4 mile jog. If I'm averaging like 9-minute miles, which is my speed, not fast, you know, it's gonna take me the better part of an hour to get that done, okay? But the workout I just did here, 15 minutes, I can get back to doing what I need to do, go play with my kids. Kids love this workout too, by the way. Tell the kids, let's go jog for 4 miles. No one wants to do that. Let's do some sprints, play some races in the backyard. Much, much better, all right? All right, I'll wrap this up so you guys can get on your way. Important stuff, all right? If you shared this event, then you're in a raffle, and we're gonna pick a winner from the group of people that shared this specific class today, and we are ordering foam rollers. Guys, we sent them into Amazon. Everything's a little bit slow right now. We got some special CoFIT-20 foam rollers that we're getting done, and they should be coming in soon. So you will get them. Great piece of equipment for home. As we go through the classes, we're going to be giving out other equipment too, things you can keep at home to work on. And then if you guys are interested in where to find them, we can help you out with that. All right? So you stay healthy while you're staying at home. Congratulations to Marty, our winner from last class. Nice job. Marty's been sharing and participating with us, so that's good. Again, guys, we're looking for suggestions. Right? Is there something you want to learn about? Right now, we're just picking different spots that kind of hit a little bit of everybody. All right? I think that's a good way to start. But hey, if there's something that you want to do, or if you want to come do a CoFIT-20 workout with me and demonstrate, I would be happy to have you. It would be a blast. All right? If you're a little bit shy, you just send us the information. Okay? And we'll get something done. Physical therapists are the smartest, best looking, most intuitive people in all of healthcare. So you give us something, I dare you to stump us. All right, we'll find a way to talk about it and do something with you. Guys, this is a ton of fun. Even it's a miserable cold day. My tent blew away. I'm wet, but I'm having a blast here doing it with you guys. Hopefully you guys can do this at home. Maybe on a better day. Come back to this video and reference it. If you have any questions, comment and reach out to us. All right. Until our next class, which are going to be right now, Wednesdays and Fridays at high noon. We're going to keep them at the same time. Stay tuned and see what our next class is on. All right, and give us some suggestions. But we're going to be doing those live. And then if there's more interest for it, I might have to get in here on Mondays too. But right now, next week, we got Wednesday and Friday lined up. All right, until then, guys, stay safe, stay positive, stay strong. All right? Thanks for coming to CoFIT-20, getting us past COVID-19. I'll see you guys soon.